Today, we're talking about the world's second most powerful man. He's not just a politician, he's also a businessman, a celebrity, a brand builder, and one of the biggest social media influencers alive. Love him or hate him, Donald Trump's story is one of ambition, risk-taking, setbacks, from the streets of Queens to the towers of Manhattan, and eventually to the White House. This is how Donald Trump rose to power. Donald John Trump was born on June 14, 1946, in Queens, New York. His father's name was Frederick Christ Trump, and his mother was Mary Ann McLeod Trump. His father was already a successful real estate developer who had built affordable housing for the middle class in America. Fred Trump borrowed $800 from his family in 1923 and turned it into a fortune of nearly $2 million by the time Donald was born. As a child, Donald was known for being naughty and undisciplined. When he was just 13, his parents enrolled him in the New York Military Academy. There, he saw other students achieving success, which helped him develop his confidence and a hunger for leadership. After high school, Trump studied economics at the Wharton School of the University of Pennsylvania, one of the top business programs in the country. After graduating in 1968, he was ready to take over his father's business. But while Fred Trump focused on modest apartments in Brooklyn and Queens, Donald had his eyes set on something bigger: Manhattan. In 1971, Donald Trump took control of the Trump Organization. His first major breakthrough came in 1976, when he brokered a landmark deal with Hyatt Hotels and the city of New York to redevelop a failing property near Grand Central Station. The result was the Grand Hyatt Hotel, a glittering monument to his ambition. Trump personally made $30 to $40 million in profit within the first years of operation. At just 30 years old, Trump had not only put his name on the Manhattan skyline, but had cemented his reputation as a bold and persuasive dealmaker. The Trump name was now becoming synonymous with success. But Trump wasn't satisfied. He wanted something even bigger. In 1983, Trump Tower opened on Fifth Avenue at a cost of $300 million. The 58-story skyscraper, crafted from glass, marble, and sheer luxury, quickly became one of New York's hottest attractions. Celebrities like Michael Jackson, millionaires, and even royalty flocked to its doors. For Donald Trump, this wasn't just real estate, it was branding. The tower netted him an estimated $100 million in profit in the 1980s dollars, equivalent to roughly $300 million today. Every golden letter of his name mounted on the building became a symbol of wealth, success, and status. But success doesn't come without risk. By the early 1990s, Trump's empire began to crumble. His casinos in Atlantic City were drowning in debt. His airlines failed. His massive real estate projects were collapsing under the weight of billions in loans. In 1991, the Trump Organization filed for bankruptcy. His fortune was shrinking. His reputation was under attack. Many said Donald Trump's story was over, but Donald Trump didn't give up. Instead of focusing only on building, he reinvented himself as a brand. By licensing his name to hotels, clothing, golf courses, and even bottled water, he rebuilt his wealth without taking as much risk. Soon, Trump was stamped on properties around the world, even when he didn't own them. In 2004, Trump became more than a businessman. He became a television star. His reality show, The Apprentice, put him in living rooms across America. Each week, millions watched him sit at the boardroom table, judging contestants with his famous catchphrase, "You're fired." The show was a massive financial success, netting him an estimated $200 million in profit. By the mid-2000s, Donald Trump wasn't just known in New York. He was a global celebrity. Then came 2015. Against all odds, Donald Trump announced his run for president of the United States. At first, the media laughed. They called it a publicity stunt. But Trump knew something they didn't. He tapped into the frustration of working-class Americans. With his slogan, "Make America Great Again," he connected to millions. In 2016, he shocked the world by winning the election against Hillary Clinton and becoming the 45th president of the United States. As president, Trump was unlike anyone before him. He pushed America First policies, reshaped trade with China, cut taxes, and appointed 3 Supreme Court justices. He was praised by supporters as a strong leader, and criticized by opponents as divisive. Now, in 2025, he has once again become the 47th President of the United States.
From Queens to the White House, from bankruptcies to billion-dollar empires, Donald Trump's journey proves one thing. Success isn't about never falling down. It's about always getting back up. What are your thoughts on Trump's incredible story? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories of successful American figures.